Hi, hello everyone! I'm Toshi from Japan and Tourist Guide for Foreigners. In this video, I'll show you 10 new things Japan has changed in 2024. Japan is currently experiencing a surge in popularity among foreign tourists. In March 2024 alone, the number of visitors skyrocketed to 3.08 million, marking a 111.6% increase compared to March 2019 and reaching the highest level since the start of the pandemic. With this influx of tourists comes both positive and negative changes in Japan. For instance, new services like the introduction of convenient features on transportation IC cards like Suica and Pasmo have been announced to enhance your travel experience. And looking ahead to summer, some special events popular among travelers are in the pipeline. Meanwhile, measures to tackle overtourism around Mount Fuji, such as entry restrictions and the commencement of advance reservations, are being implemented, and unfortunately, new restrictions have been imposed on popular photo spots. This video presents the latest updates in 10 points, ensuring your Japan journey is smoother, more comfortable, and more enjoyable. Stay tuned till the end for valuable insights.
So, let's get started.
Number 1. Welcome Suica Mobile.
Suica is essential for travelers, allowing access to public transport, convenience stores, supermarkets, and vending machines. However, due to the semiconductor shortage, Suica cards are only available at select stations. But here's the good news. The new Welcome Suica Mobile has been announced. With this, you can issue and charge your Suica via an app before arriving in Japan, making it easy to use transportation and shop immediately upon arrival. It supports English and has a validity of 180 days, compared to the 28 days for the physical Welcome Suica. Please note, there are no refunds for the remaining balance, so it's best to charge small amounts frequently. It's available only for iPhone and Apple Watch users. Unfortunately, Android users will need to use other cards. For more details, check out our previous videos. You might wonder what's different from the existing Mobile Suica. One key feature is that it allows travel on some Shinkansen lines without buying a ticket. The announced areas include the Tohoku, Akita, Yamagata, Jotsu, and Hokuriku Shinkansen's non-reserved seats. This is incredibly convenient. It's set to launch in 2025.
I'll keep you updated with any new information, so please subscribe to my channel. Number 2. Suica and Pasmo is over.
As mentioned in my previous chapter, transportation IC cards like Suica and Pasmo are essential for travelers in Japan. However, there's a move to phase out these cards in favor of using credit cards for transportation. This initiative will start in select regions, with Kumamoto Prefecture in Kyushu considering a shift starting in 2025. Actually, some countries already start this idea, and I found it very convenient during my visits to Canada and Singapore. If the pilot program in Kumamoto is successful, this idea could expand across Japan. Personally, I think this idea would improve convenience, eliminate the need to purchase IC cards, and solve the current shortage issue due to the semiconductor crisis.
I'll keep you updated with any new information, so please subscribe to my channel. Number 3. Dynamic Pricing of Shinkansen.
Dynamic pricing, already used for hotels and airline tickets, is coming to Japan's train service. This idea adjusts prices based on demand, such as the date and time. The first implementation in Japan will be on the Kyushu Shinkansen between Hakata and Kumamoto, specifically for internet-only discount tickets. Starting in July 2024, prices will vary from 3,400 to 4,200 yen, compared to the standard fare of 3,800 yen. JR Kyushu states that this idea aims to provide more affordable and less crowded travel options. If successful, dynamic pricing could be applied to Shinkansen and other train services across Japan.
Stay tuned for updates, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more information. Number 4. Kyoto Express Bus.
In my previous video, I mentioned the announcement of the Kyoto Express bus service, and now I have more details to share with you. This service is designed specifically for tourists, stopping only at major attractions in Kyoto. It's part of the effort to deal with overtourism in the city. The bus routes and travel times are as follows: from Kyoto Station to Kiyomizadera in 10 minutes, to Gion in 13 minutes, and to Ginkakuji in 24 minutes. The buses run approximately every 8 minutes. Depending on the time of day and route, the fare is affordable at just 500 yen. You can use the Kyoto subway and bus one-day pass, or your Suica or Pasmo card. This service makes exploring Kyoto much easier for tourists.
I highly recommend it as it brings Kyoto's wonders closer to everyone. Number 5. Expansion of manned train ticket counters.
In Japan, there are 440-man ticket centers, known as Midori no Monoguchi, where you can purchase tickets for the Shinkansen and limited express trains due to the impact of COVID-19. JR East had announced in 2021 that they would reduce these counters by about 70% by 2025. However, with the increase in foreign tourists, some of these counters have experienced severe congestion, greatly affecting travelers. While there are ticket vending machines available, many first-time users find them difficult to operate, leading to increased use of manned counters. In response, JR East has decided to halt the reduction plan temporarily and improve the convenience for users. This is great news for tourists, as it will reduce waiting times for purchasing tickets.
However, please note that this change will only apply to certain stations during peak times and high traffic periods. Number 6. Pre-booking starts for climbing Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji, standing at about 3,700 meters, is not only Japan's highest peak, but also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its breathtaking views and natural beauty attract tourists from around the world all year round. However, as mentioned in my previous video, excessive tourism has led to overcrowding and environmental concerns, posing risks to both climbers and the mountain's ecosystem. To address these issues, starting in July 2024, the number of daily climbers will be limited to 4,000, and a climbing fee of 2,000 yen will be required. Additionally, a reservation system was launched on May 20, 2024. As of my check on June 11th, there are still many dates available. However, since this is the first time this service is being implemented, it's uncertain how quickly the reservations will fill up. Therefore, if you plan to climb Mount Fuji during your trip to Japan, I recommend booking early. Also, note that the climbing season for 2024 is from July to early September.
Be sure to keep these dates in mind. Number 7. Restrictions on Mount Fuji photo spot.
Some popular photo spots of Mount Fuji have recently gained attention on social media, attracting many foreign tourists and causing controversy. Today, I want to talk about two such locations. The first is a famous Lawson convenience store, where you can take photos that make it look like Mount Fuji is on top of the building. Unfortunately, tourists crossing the road, littering, and trespassing have impacted the local community. In response, the Japanese government has put up a screen to block the view of Mount Fuji. However, some people have cut holes in the screen or tried to take photos from the side, so the problem persists. The second spot is the Mount Fuji Great Dream Bridge, known for its stairs that appear to lead up to Mount Fuji. It became a social media sensation around November 2023, drawing sudden crowds of foreign tourists. Unfortunately, some people have been crossing the road and entering the median strip to take photos, causing dangerous and disruptive behavior. As a result, the Japanese government plans to install a 1.8-meter fence to prevent access to the median strip. It's really unfortunate that these iconic views will be obstructed. What I want to emphasize is that only a small number of tourists are causing these issues. However, their actions are impacting all visitors.
So I hope that this kind of things like Mount Fuji will not happen in the future. Number 8. No street drinking in Shibuya.
As I mentioned in my previous video, drinking outdoors is generally allowed in Japan. However, starting in October 2024, there's a high chance that street drinking will be banned in Shibuya. Previously, this ban was only in effect during the Halloween period at the end of October, but it might become a year-round rule. The main reasons behind this change are issues like littering, noise, and obstruction of traffic in Shibuya. These problems are not caused solely by foreign tourists, but also by locals, especially after COVID-19 restrictions were lifted. This kind of regulation is not unique to Japan. For example, in Italy, you can be fined for eating, drinking, or sitting on the Spanish Steps in Rome. In Shibuya, while fines are not currently planned, this could change, and other areas might adopt similar measures.
I'll keep you updated with any new information, so please subscribe to my channel. Number 9. Foreigner Price Update.
In my previous video, I discussed the emergence of high-priced products targeting foreign tourists in Japan. Today, I'll share specific examples of this practice. First, let's talk about blatant unfair pricing, for instance. There's a restaurant in Shibuya called Tamatebako. They offer an all-you-can-eat seafood menu with 60 dishes. Foreigners are charged 7,678 yen, while Japanese customers pay 1,100 yen less, at 6,578 yen. Second, it's unfair that you can't see at a glance. Some businesses have developed menus specifically for foreigners, offering higher-priced services. Yoshinoya, a famous beef bowl chain, has introduced an inbound menu for tourists at around 100 locations, with prices ranging from 2,000 to 2,500 yen. This is quite expensive by Japanese standards. While I'm not defending Japan, it's worth noting that similar practices exist in other countries. For instance, entrance fees at Singapore's Gardens by the Bay, Hawaii's Diamond Head, or Thailand's Wat Pho Temple all differentiate prices for locals and foreigners. In Japan, opinions are divided. Many people struggle with the weak yen and rising costs, but also don't want to discriminate against foreign visitors.
What do you think? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Number 10. Best Summer Fireworks Festivals.
As I've discussed in previous videos, Japan hosts numerous exciting events throughout the seasons, and one of the highlights for the upcoming summer is fireworks festivals. Let me introduce 3 popular events happening in 2024. First up is the Sumida River Fireworks Festival, held along the Sumida River near Asakusa. It's Japan's largest and oldest fireworks festival, with over 20,000 fireworks lighting up the summer sky. Mark your calendars for July 27th. Next is the Nagaoka Fireworks Festival in Niigata Prefecture, part of Japan's top 3 fireworks festivals. I also participated in 2019 before the pandemic. Each firework here carries its own theme, making it feel like you're watching a spectacular show. Mark your calendars for August 2nd and 3rd. And finally, it's the Yokohama Minato Mirai Fireworks Festival, where the seaside transforms into a dazzling canvas of light, synchronized with music. Mark your calendars for August 5th. If you'd like information on events beyond summer fireworks or details about other regions, please leave your comments in the comments section. I'll create a separate video to share more exciting events.
How was 10 new things Japan had changed in 2024? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like button. See you in my next video. Bye!